Good morning. I'm Tom McCarron, Senior Vice President for SDSU Mission Valley Development. Before we begin, we want to recognize the special significance of this land, like that of our main campus, for the Kumeyaay people. For millennia, the Kumeyaay people have been part of this land. This land has nourished, healed, protected, and embraced them for many generations in a relationship of balance and harmony. As members of the San Diego State community, we acknowledge this legacy. We promote this balance and harmony. We find inspiration from this land, the land of the Kumeyaay. And now, it is our profound pleasure and honor to welcome everyone to this mostly virtual groundbreaking of SDSU Mission Valley. This is truly a momentous day in the history of our university and the city of San Diego. Today we celebrate the commencement of construction of SDSU Mission Valley, Aztec Stadium, and the River Park, though this isn't quite the groundbreaking we had envisioned prior to the coronavirus pandemic. We truly look forward to celebrating future milestones in person and welcoming you at the grand opening of the River Park at our first event in the new stadium in the fall of 2022, just over 2 years from today. There are many groups and individuals we will thank today, and apologies to those we will possibly miss. First, I'd like to express my appreciation to the CSU Oversight and Advisory Committee members, trustees Jack McGrory, Jane Carney, and Peter Taylor, along with Executive Vice Chancellors Steve Relier and Andy Jones, and the Chancellor's Office staff and leadership, who are instrumental in helping shepherd this purchase through the many Board of Trustees approvals, with ongoing support from Chair Adam Day. I also want to thank the Mission Valley negotiating teams for both the City of San Diego and San Diego State, with special thanks to Sally Rausch and John Kratzer, who dedicated 18 months on this incredibly complex agreement. Yes, it was not always easy, but in the end, it was obviously successful. There have been hundreds of individuals directly involved in getting us to this day, plus more than 250,000 voters who supported Measure G, giving SDSU the opportunity to be the steward of this public land for generations to come. Our sincere thanks to each and every one of you. Now it's my honor to introduce our SDSU president, Adela Della Torre, whose support and guidance was critical to making today possible. Dr. Della Torre.
Good morning and welcome to a new and amazing part of our future. Today marks a milestone moment for San Diego State University and the city of San Diego. Thanks to you and many others across our region and supporters from around the world, this is SDSU Mission Valley. With today's groundbreaking, we begin the work to expand SDSU's educational, research, and entrepreneurial missions. We will meet the needs of our region for the next 100 years. SDSU Mission Valley also addresses the realities of the past few months and the need for new streams of revenue to support higher education opportunities for all. In just 2 years, San Diego's will be watching college football from the new Aztec Stadium. And while we all hope that this pandemic will be behind us, from day one, our stadium will be the first multi-use complex built to meet pandemic-related safety features. I can't wait to see the team run out onto Basher Field and join the cheers of 35,000 fans. Woo! While Aztec Stadium is being built, crews will also begin developing a new San Diego River Park, which will become part of more than 80 acres of open space here. In the years ahead, we'll see a world-class innovation district where SDSU faculty and students, alongside industry and the public sector partners, they will conduct research into cutting-edge areas and critical issues of our time, such as climate change, transportation, and biomedicine, and expand entrepreneurial opportunities in the arts, business, education, and health for the San Diego community. 4,600 housing units for faculty, students, staff, and the general public, with 10% set aside as affordable housing. SDSU's many public-private partnerships will ease our reliance on state dollars for operating revenue, making us a far more resilient community and asset to all San Diego. I thank the voters of San Diego for entrusting this property to us. It will become the signature project that defines the future not only for SDSU, but for higher education in California. Again, thank you for helping us create a shared vision for the future. I'd like to now introduce another partner to this effort. Please welcome SDSU alumnus and lifelong asset, Mayor Kevin Faulkner.
Great job. Thank you. Well, good morning. Good morning. Thank you, President De La Torre. I will tell you, it is great to see some of you, obviously social distance, but so many that I know are watching virtually, not just here in San Diego, but across the country, and indeed some of the emails we got across the world. Thank you for being part of such a very special day for this great university and our city. President De La Torre, thank you. Thank you for your persistence. Thank you for your tenacity, everyone at the university, to make sure that we got to this day. I can tell you that as a San Diegan, as your mayor, and as a proud alumnus of San Diego State, I am so very proud of our city today. I remember back when I was on campus and we were going through everything that we did at the time to get the arena not only voted on but constructed. Getting that done wasn't easy. But when it opened, it changed our university and our campus tremendously for the better. Standing here today, I get that same feeling. What happens on the ground right here beneath our feet will elevate San Diego State and elevate San Diego in ways that we can't possibly imagine. There is so much to love about this project. So as we get ready to break ground here this morning, take a look around you. Soak it in. San Diego Stadium, as it was originally named, will always be a part of San Diego's story. And now we are ready to write the next chapter, one that doesn't forget the old, but builds upon it. And the path over the past 20 years to this day, well, it had more twists and turns than the San Diego River. But now we are finally here. And we know that this is the spot that it was meant to be. San Diegans should take great satisfaction in knowing that the future of this land is finally set as a place where education, athletics, and the community will thrive side by side for generations to come. This indeed is how significant this project is. We know, of course, that we are living through one of the toughest periods that our nation has ever seen. And in times like this, I can't think of a better cause for San Diego to rally around. The jobs, the housing, the community, and the hope that our city needs right now are all embodied in this endeavor. This is truly San Diego coming together. And when we come out of the other side of this challenging time, which we will, SDSU West will be waiting for us with a stadium that brings us pride, a campus that brings us knowledge, a beautiful river park that brings us closer, and a world-class community that brings us together. Before I pass the mic, I just want to say there are so many people that make this happen and to make today's moment in history happen. And under different circumstances, of course, we have all of them here today, literally hundreds and probably over 1,000. But I do want to acknowledge a few of the folks that made it happen, starting with our president, Adela De La Torre, and her staff. It's just a tremendous effort. All of the members of the Board of Trustees who believed in this project. I want to thank our city team, with our city attorney, Mara Elliott, our city council, who was there for this project. And I want to say a special thanks to our chief operating officer, Chris Michelle, for her tireless work and all of the negotiations. Chris gets a few honks. I like that. Very good. But more than that, of course, I just want to thank all of the city staff from our planning department, real estate assets, public utilities, risk management, transportation and stormwater, smart and sustainable communities, and park and recreation. This has been a true partnership between the university, the city of San Diego, the greater San Diego community. I'm so very, very proud of where we are today. Thank you all for your persistence. Thank you for believing in this project, and thank you for making sure that it came to fruition, that we delivered on the promises, and I, for one, can't wait to see it come to fruition. Thank you, and go Aztecs. Now it's my pleasure to introduce a gentleman that pushed very, very hard from this project from the very beginning. A lot of great work at the CSU Board of Trustees. Please give a warm welcome for Jack McGrory. Jack?
Thank you, Mayor Faulkner. I can't tell you how proud we were last week to see you sign our final closing documents. Actually, we were very relieved. Today is a celebration of higher education and community. For 55 years, we have enjoyed this fabulous place, this ocean of asphalt and concrete and rebar that is visible from outer space. For me personally, this is a special place because when I was with the city for 13 years, I oversaw the stadium, and it was a lot of fun those days with Aztec football, Padre baseball, and Charger football. It was a great place to be involved in, plus 3 Super Bowls and a Major League All-Star game. This place has a lot of history. Now today we take the first steps in transforming this place into a center of knowledge and engagement. There are 2 particular groups I would like to mention, without whom we would not have had a chance to pull this off. For the past year or so, the California State University Board of Trustees, and particularly our Finance Committee, have been lockstep with not only this beautiful vision for higher education, but with the will to forge a financial path to make our new campus feasible. And so I'm particularly grateful to Steve Relier, our Chief Financial Officer, Peter Taylor and Jane Carney, who were on the Oversight Committee with me. They spent a lot of time on this, and another one of our champions on the Board of Trustees was Adam Day, who actually was the chair and helped push this thing through. A few horns for Adam Day. Now, as many of you know, the reality of how we happen to be standing here today has been a long time coming. There's one particular group that built the concept, designed the plan, funded it, promoted the heck out of it, and then followed through by implementing the vision with energy, passion, and grit. And they are the Friends of San Diego State University. No, it's kind of a distant memory now, but we had a rough and tumble campaign. We were outspent 9-1, and we won by 22 percentage points. It shows the support the San Diego State University has in this community. There are some specific people I'd like to mention from the Friends of San Diego State. Steve Doyle, you were the master chef, and today we feast on your fortitude, without which we had no chance. Thank you, Steve. Kim Kilkenny, Kit Sickles, Fred Pierce, and so many more of you played your parts to perfection. Thank you. To all the Friends, please know that future generations of highly educated Aztecs will have you to thank, and know that we built this citadel. Yes, it was the Friends who rallied, then the alumni of San Diego State University stepped in, and then the citizens of San Diego. settled the issue decisively at the ballot box. So today we celebrate another milestone on that noble quest for bigger, better, stronger, and more accommodating and accessible San Diego State University. Today is true testimony to what people can do who come together and work with an extraordinary city for an extraordinary institution. Thank you. Now I have the honor to introduce a short video. We have two people here who were very, very important from the City Council. One was Councilmember Barbara Bree from the 1st District, who was from the... Barbara was with us from the very beginning. When we drafted the initiative, started the campaign, she was there as our council champion, and we appreciate all the work that she did for us. The second person is the City Council President, Georgette Gomez. I didn't really know Georgette until we started the process of negotiating the purchase and sale contract, but I can tell you she was a true leader as council president, forging the partnerships, making the deal points stick, and closing the deal for us. So we really appreciate all the work that she did. And with that, we can roll the video. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Council President Georgette Gomez, and I am extremely excited to be here with everyone. I want to congratulate San Diego State and becoming the new owners of the project that voters voted on a couple of years ago. And I'm glad that as the council president, I was successful in bringing this project forward, making sure that it becomes a reality. So now Mission Valley is going to get a transformation where we're investing in higher education, jobs, and more affordable housing being developed for our region, and also a restoration of our natural environment by developing an amazing park that will come soon. So congratulations, San Diego State. As an alumni of San Diego State, it makes me really proud that I had the honor to ensure that this project becomes a reality.
This is a great day for San Diego. When I first learned of plans for private development of the stadium site, I thought San Diegans deserved more. I believe that investing in the education of future generations is the most impactful thing we can do. But coming up with plans for an alternative public use for this land in a short period of time seemed like it would take a miracle. Then a miracle actually happened. Dedicated citizens wrote and qualified an initiative. The university moved at hyperspeed to formalize plans for a great campus and a magnificent river park. San Diegans contributed millions of dollars to support the campaign for Measure G. And after Measure G was approved by voters, supporters kept the pressure on elected officials to do the right thing and consummate the sale. This event is a testament to the vision, dedication, and persistence of hundreds of people who dreamed of a better future for Mission Valley, for our young people, and for our region. And today, that dream becomes a reality.
Thank you, council members, and good morning to everybody. My name is Adam Day. I'm the immediate past chairman of the CSU Board of Trustees and a proud SDSU alumnus. What an exhilarating and humbling time to be here with all of you on this important day. As you have heard, and will hear from others, the success of this effort would not be possible but for the dedicated and hard work of literally hundreds of people. It would be impossible to name them all, as the process took many twists and turns. But I would especially like to name a few. The Friends group, and especially Jack McGrory, who you just heard from, were the spark that created this dynamo. Thank you very much, Jack. On the university side, I too would like to compliment President De La Torre. Don't forget mass transit. Reduce your carbon footprint. On the university side, I would like to thank and congratulate President De La Torre. She has been an inspired executive, taking up the mantle of leadership to see this project through. She leads a strong and passionate team of many, but I would like to specifically call out for recognition and thanks Gina Jacobs for all of her commitment and passion to this project. Thank you, Gina. The City of San Diego, led by our mayor, Kevin Faulkner, and joined by the council and city attorney, were critical partners in making this deal a success. And the broader community at large, and especially our alumni, kept the pressure on the entire time and never let up. Thank you to the Alumni Association. Last but not least, I too would like to thank my colleagues on the CSU Board of Trustees. Over many, many months, they asked tough questions, but ultimately they trusted that this transformational opportunity needed to be seized now for the future of our university. And they did so unanimously, more than once, starting with the unprecedented endorsement of the ballot measure and culminating with the approval of the purchase and sale agreement and all necessary financing. Without all of us pulling together, this dream, this vision, would not be the reality it is about to become. We are breaking ground on the future opportunity, and future potential. Also, future success. Academic, athletic, philanthropic, economic, and environmental. SDSU Mission Valley, when fully built, will be the beacon of innovation, hope, educational equity and success, economic prosperity for the entire region, and smart growth. Thank you all for the hand that you lent in making this project a success. And now please direct your attention to a video from Dr. Hala Madnat, Distinguished Professor and Interim Vice President of Research. Thank you.
Good morning. For faculty, this land represents a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for expanding research at SDSU. And it also provides educational opportunities for thousands of new students, many of whom will be first in their families to attend college. The 1.6 million square feet of campus research and innovation district will include up to 15 buildings. These buildings will allow for incredible new research, partnerships with private companies and with public agencies. It also provides opportunities for student internships, create an incubator for new and innovative business uses, and enhance regional economic development. The extent to which we can now engage in public-private partnerships at full scale would never have been possible without the blank slate and space to grow that Mission Valley provides. The need in San Diego is great. The capacity and ingenuity of our faculty is greater. Together, we will demonstrate what a model public research university can be. And now I would like to turn the program over to J.D. Wicker, Director of Intercollegiate Athletics.
Hala, thank you for the introduction. On November 29th, 2017, President Sally Rouse introduced SDSU Mission Valley Plan to the community. The next day, we held an event on this very stadium site announcing SDSU's stadium concept for the San Diego community. Less than 3 years later, here we are again. Except this time we are celebrating the realization of that dream. We're building a stadium for Aztec football, international and professional soccer, concerts, and any other event you can think of. You name it, we'll host it. A world-class 35,000 capacity stadium designed to offer the amenities fans expect today. Premium seating options, expansive concourses, local food, craft beer from the craft beer capital of America, 365-day-a-year use for campus and our community. The most important sports and entertainment event in San Diego since Petco Park opened. I appreciate those who have supported us from the beginning. It wasn't easy. There were serious headwinds and significant challenges. But the will of a group of committed San Diegans kept marching towards the goal line to get us here today. Unfortunately, I don't have time to name each of you, but you know who you are, and you should be tremendously proud of what you have accomplished. The hype is real. And now I'm proud to have the opportunity to introduce one of those San Diegans who recognize the importance of what we are doing in Mission Valley and committed to making it happen. Diane Basher provided the lead gift, a $15 million gift, to ensure Aztec Stadium gets built and the Mission Valley project gets kicked off. She may not be alumna of SDSU, but she recognized the importance of this project to our community and invested. And I am proud to call her an Aztec for life, Mrs. Diane Basher.
Thank you so much. I'm so pleased to be here today. I feel so honored. My husband and I moved here 52 years ago. We started our business in a garage in National City. This city has been so tremendously good to us, and I felt that it was time to give back to this city. This stadium and all the venues that will be around it will be here forever, and all the students that will go all over the world will be part of San Diego. I am so honored and proud to be up here, and I know the students are the future of our nation. They will go out with optimism, with joy, and tell what their experience was here in the city of San Diego. So thank you so very much for letting me participate in this wonderful, wonderful venue. Thank you.
Good morning. I'm Jerry Sanders, President and CEO of the San Diego Regional Chamber of Commerce. What an amazing day to see the work of so many come to fruition. This is a transformational opportunity for higher education in the entire San Diego region. As chair of the Campanile Foundation, I'd like to thank board and staff, as well as thousands of donors, for supporting SDSU in this new chapter in the university's history. We're counting on you and others from our community to provide the philanthropic support needed to help fund this incredible project. I'd also like to thank the Friends of SDSU, as well as university leadership and supporters of SDSU. And I'd also like to thank Chris Michelle for taking calls from all of us, 724 for months. It's now my pleasure to introduce Nikki Clay, a fellow Campanile Foundation board member. Go Aztecs.
Hi, I'm Nikki Clay, and I'm a very proud Aztec today. Thank you and congratulations to Adela and all the people that made today possible. SDSU is once again defying expectation and is making Mission Valley campus a reality. My husband Ben and I are excited to see the River Park take shape. Ben serves as the chair of the San Diego River Conservancy, so this is a personal interest for both of us. As the original vision for the Mission Valley campus came together in the early stages, the river environment was a major focus that resulted in the project we have today. There are over 80 acres of open space and parks, and miles of hiking and biking trails, and a beautiful community river park. This is a park that's been talked about for ages, and finally, SDSU is making it happen with a significant investment. This once-in-a-lifetime project will be a place for families to gather and learn more about the history of the San Diego River. This project will have a lasting impact on our region and for generations of SDSU students to come. Now, there's lots of opportunities for all of us and the rest of the community to become part of the SDSU Mission Valley project. We can support it through our philanthropy. We can attend Aztec games, and we can enjoy the river park. So I encourage all of you today to stay involved, and together we can continue to defy expectations. Ben and I look forward to the day in the not too distant future when we can stroll along the San Diego River and see each one of you in person and enjoy SDSU Mission Valley project. Now, as a former AS Council member from the 1960s, it's my pleasure to introduce you to this year's Associated Student President, Christian Holt.
Hello. It is an honor to be here today representing SDSU students. I have been one of many students involved in the SDSU Mission Valley project planning. We are proud of the efforts to make this project environmentally sustainable. Goals such as saving energy and preventing waste in the long run are important to our university and exemplify SDSU's leadership in sustainability. As a student, I am excited that this project will provide more opportunities for students to attend SDSU, achieve their goals of higher education, have access to affordable and convenient housing opportunities, and contribute to more environmentally sustainable community. This site provides hands-on educational opportunities for local students to enter the biotech, life sciences, technology, defense, and hospitality and tourism fields. SDSU has given me many opportunities to grow as a person, a leader, and a professional. I want that for the future SDSU students as well. I know that this vision will be fulfilled with the completion of this project, and this groundbreaking is the first step. Before the program closes, we have one more thing to do. Could all of the groundbreaking participants please come forward?
SDSU!